Yo, what's going on, people? This JRP, also known as Mr. Blackbird, and welcome to the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard Playoff game. Now, I'm just gonna say it right off the bat 'cause I want to get this off. As far as these videos are concerned, with me trying to capture like every single like quarter and stuff like that, I'm gonna see if I can try and minimize the minutes as far as possible, as far as not video minutes, not actual game time, because what I've noticed is that this third quarter actually took 15 minutes for me to finish, so I had to reduce it to like probably like around 7 or 8. I don't know how much time it is right now. I think it's like 4 or 5 minutes, somewhere around that range. So as you can see right here, I'm up 20-7 on them. They actually do get a field goal off on us and whatnot, so I think I'll showcase that in this as well. I just wanted to like cut it as much as possible because there was a lot of time on this game as far as, this quarter being finished. I mean, I only had it for 5 minutes per quarter, but it actually took me 15 minutes to get through this. But I had to do a whole bunch of cutting, editing, all that stuff. So just got that out the way. The big key matchup that's going to be happening this Sunday is going to be the Eagles and the Cowboys. Now, I'm just going to go on a limb right here because I just saw Skip, Stephen A. Smith go at it just now. I mean, when they go at it, it's a thing of beauty. I mean, they are pretty much the counterparts of each other. And Stephen A. went along and said, you know what? He's picking the Eagles to win this game. I'm picking the Eagles as well because, trust me, when it gets to like real close, I really don't think Tony Romo will have, you might as well say, the balls to get through it. I mean, as far as big game situations, Tony Romo tends to crack under pressure. And I think that will be the reason why they will fall. Excuse me. Just gotta clear my throat for a bit. Been like a little under the weather lately. But yeah, I see my guy is injured right here. Oh yeah, and just to retaliate, I got one of their players injured too, somewhere down the road in this game. Another thing that's going on too is with the whole Tebow thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, Tebow, ever since he won that comeback against Miami, he's like the most hated quarterback right now, and I don't see the reason why. I could understand if he's losing games and he's playing bad. But even though he has played bad in that Miami game, like 3 quarters of it, the fourth quarter he played good. But there's something about him. He just wins games, and that should be like the most important thing. I mean, would you rather have a quarterback that goes, put up 4 touchdowns and whatnot, throw over 300 plus yards, and they lose the game, rather than a guy that throws for 161 yards, 2 touchdowns, and win by 3 in overtime? I'm just throwing it out there because the guy wins football games, and I mean the game that he had, I think it was last season, where he led that almost comeback win against the Chargers after the Broncos made that substitution. I'm just wondering, like, why is there so much hate on the guy and he's winning? I mean, yeah, he won their second game of the season, but he wins football games. Is he a legitimate quarterback? Well, no. I mean, his mechanics need work. He needs to know when the pressure is coming to him and know how to get rid of the ball quickly. But he is a football player, not, a whole wide quarterback sense. Now, they had another discussion on ESPN First Take, whereas which quarterback will you trust? Will you trust Tony Romo? Now, my opinion on Tony Romo is this: he is he could be above average quarterback, what he needs to be, but every time where he throws 3 interceptions, 4 at tops, and then for some reason they'll lose the game because of him, makes you scratch your head and bring up the question, like, why is he still the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys? Um, he has one playoff win under his belt. I think he's in his 6th or 7th year in the NFL. And people are already saying, they've been saying it for a long time that he is an elite quarterback. I still don't see it, to be honest with you. And one of my friends down the street was talking about how old Tony Romo is better than Eli. Man, you really need to stop smoking that stuff, man. I know you've been smoking weed, but like, yo, you really need to lay off of it because what you just said right there is just flat out stupid. So, as you can see right here, this gameplay is about to come to a close. So, this is JRP. I'll check you later. Peace.
And that's the end of the quarter. Our score in this one is the Lions 20, the Packers 10.